Good evening, one and all. How are we all doing tonight? We are back for another installment of a watch along. This time it is coming from Selhurst Park as Crystal Palace take on Chelsea in this really intriguing encounter this evening. Palace obviously struggling at the moment, but to be fair to them, they have won the last two home league games. But they've been leaking goals the past few games, been quite poor. Obviously lingering quite low down in the table, and still not safe from relegation, really. If you look at it's about 5 points at the moment, but obviously they have to play tonight. Chelsea, we know the inconsistencies of Chelsea this season. A very poor season for them, really, hasn't it? And to think the amount of money they've spent as well, it just proves that you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't utilise it correctly, if you don't spend on the right players, then you go backwards, which is what Chelsea have done. They've gone backwards and they've spent £1 billion on this squad, and it's just crazy. And Chelsea are very inconsistent. I know they won in the FA Cup midweek, but you just never know what you're going to get with Chelsea, and they have been extremely poor. And Pochettino, the jury is definitely out on Pochettino at the moment, and obviously Roy Hodgson's under increasing pressure at Palace. So both need wins really tonight. But we're going to get into the comments here. Joshua, is it evening to you? How are you doing, mate? Thank you for dropping in. Because what made you watch on for this game? Like I said, I think it was I just kind of pick teams that I've maybe not done. Obviously Monday Night Football. So I thought, why not do this game? I don't know why, because it doesn't actually feel like it's going to be a great game if you look at kind of where they are in the table. But yeah, big up, huge shout from Denver, Colorado. Hello there, my light Hotspur. How are you doing? Thank you for dropping in. I hope you're well. Appreciate you coming in. And hello there from Denver, Colorado. Sounds very glamorous. I mean, I wish I was in somewhere as fabulous as that sounds. I've never been, but it sounds good anyway. But yeah, big up to you. And Guna Gavrin's in. Big up, everyone. Hope you are well. Big up to you. Thank you for dropping in as well, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate that. Chelsea's transfer strategy is like a kid in a toy shop. I mean, the way they run it's just really poor. But we're going to get into the teams now. Obviously, both teams have actually gone with a 4-2-3-1 this evening. And Palace start with Dean Henderson goal, Tyreek Mitchell at left back, Chris Richards in the middle with Joachim Andersen and Daniel Munoz plays at right back. The two CDMs, Jefferson Lerma and Adam Wharton, who has only just switched from the Championship, of course. He's just come from Blackburn Rovers. Obviously, I think it was about 15 million he cost. But yeah, Adam Wharton makes his home debut tonight. And further forward, Jordan Ayew, who is back from AFCON now. So he's a welcome addition back for Palace. Will Hughes as a cam. I've never been too keen on Will Hughes. I just don't really see what he brings, really. But, he'll probably go and score tonight. But I just don't really rate him. Matthias França, who I believe is a youngster at Palace. And Jean-Philippe Mateta leads the line for them. Chelsea obviously go with a 4-2-3-1, as I said. Obviously, Petrovic starts in goal. Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Desai, Disasi, Gusto right back. There's two CDMs of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. Further forward, Nicholas Jackson, who is now being utilised with you being utilised on the wing rather than the forward, and for me, maybe that's a good choice that Pochettino's made there, because I don't see Jackson as a forward really from what I've seen. So maybe he'll be more useful out there. Conor Gallagher obviously as the focal central attacking midfielder there. Madueke on the right, and then Cole Palmer leads the line for Chelsea. But yeah, we're gonna just. Hello, Nippon. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Big up. Are you confident tonight, Nippon? Do you think you're gonna win tonight, or what are you feeling ahead of this one? But yeah, obviously kickoff's about 5 minutes away, guys. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuning in. Obviously, whilst we're waiting, obviously I want to big up everyone for their support lately. I know I said this so much, but honestly, I did a vlog on my channel for the Southampton game, obviously at the weekend. I didn't think it was the best vlog, to be fair. I think it was a decent attempt, but I think obviously I did it in the wrong format, so I was doing it recording portrait rather than landscape, so that ruined the video. And then I don't think it was the best vlog, but I haven't done one for a while, and it was a decent attempt. But yeah, big up to everyone that's watched that, by the way. I really appreciate that. So they did my review video today of that game as well, so if you haven't seen that, go and check that out as well. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, I literally don't care about who wins. I mean, yeah, it's one of those. I mean, it's good to be a neutral, I suppose. You just want a good game, I suppose. That's all you want. Palace to win this. Blue Terrier says, yeah, I mean, it's one of those. Obviously, they're the home team, and Chelsea are a bit hit and miss, so potentially. Hello to Ollie. How are you doing, mate? Thank you for dropping in. Hope you're well. I'm cautious, Nippon says. Yeah, I mean, you're not saying much, are you, Nippon? So you don't want to say anything. You just want to see how it all unfolds, which is understandable, of course. They're both near the bottom, so yeah, true. But like I say, football is football, so I love watching football. I watch any football, to be fair. So yeah. Oh, Johnny, indeed, Blue Terrier. We love Worthy. But yeah, like I said, if you do enjoy this content, please do make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're actually progressing really nicely with the subscribers now, before I went live today, I think I was at 412. We've gone to 413 now, so big up to people that have subscribed since we went live. But so yeah, we're progressing nicely, and I'm just trying to be more consistent, get more stuff out there. So yeah, it's going well. I'm really happy with how it's going. But actually, Adam Wharton cost 22 million from Blackburn, it's saying here. So obviously he's set to make his first Premier League start. He's a talented player, is Wharton, but I just think obviously he's a big jump up from the Championship, but he is a very special talent for sure, and I think he's a good fit for Palace. I think he will do quite well for him, really. Obviously, it's still early days, but yeah, I think it's a good fit for him, really. This move to Palace, I do. We'll see how he gets on tonight. We're probably going to be in charge. When does it look like Duff won't be happening? Yeah, I mean, it certainly looks like that way, doesn't it, Blue Terry? I think, to be honest with you, anybody that knows me, I don't want Duff. I know people, I don't, because there's been rumours that he's umming and ahhing about wanting to relocate to Huddersfield and everything, or close to Huddersfield, because obviously he's down. Is he in Cheltenham at the moment or somewhere down south anyway, quite a distance away. And he's been umming and ahhing about that. So for me, if you're not committed to the cause, then you shouldn't be coming anyway. And I'm not too convinced about him being the right appointment in the first place, to be fair. So yeah, obviously Worthington will most likely take the team on Wednesday. Obviously there's not been an announcement today. I've been refreshing my feed on Twitter to see anything coming up, but we've not heard anything yet. So yeah, you would think he'd take the game on Wednesday at the very least at Worthington. Big misses for Palace. Yeah, there are some big misses for Palace. Obviously, Eze, Elise, some big players there missing. Blue Jays, I would welcome Duffy if he would commit to the job properly, but right now he won't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we want somebody that's fully committed and somebody that's prepared to obviously move locally, which makes sense because there was talk about him travelling up and staying in the hotel for a few nights a week, but that's really not ideal, is it? But anyway, we are obviously going to talk about Huddersfield, our team, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be obviously a preview to the game on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that, guys. But yeah, the players are out on the field. They've just took to the field. I think Selhurst Park has always been a very intimidating place, to go. I think it's, the fans make a lot of noise, and I think, yeah, it's not an easy place to go. Is Palace? I don't care how badly they're doing maybe at the moment in terms of form, and but I still think it's always a tricky place to go, and obviously it's just showing the lineups here. Evening to you, Manny. How are you doing? Pleasantly surprised to see you doing a watch along for this game, watching it on the telly right now. Yeah, Manny, basically, I'm just kind of doing watch alongs, obviously neutral watch alongs and things. So I just want to do different games, obviously. More often than not, when I'm obviously the Huddersfield games, I'm at them games, so I don't really get a chance to do them watch alongs. But so yeah, I just want to do some more football watch alongs. But yeah, that's why I'm doing this game. It's probably pretty random, but and I just realised I forgot to turn on my microphone, so I will turn that on now, guys. So it may just go a bit funny for a minute, but we're going to just switch over to the headset. There we are, we're back. So you should be able to hear me a bit better now. Maybe it's not made much difference, but yeah, you've got me on the microphone. So there we are. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the game, man. Anyway, you're watching it, so big up to you for dropping in by. I really appreciate that. I hope you get sent off or injured as well as Slup if he comes on. I dislike them both due to the game against United when Casemiro got sent off. Yeah, obviously there's been a bit of thing about that on there, but yeah. Hello to Joseph. Good evening to you. Welcome on in. Just saying, Joseph, obviously I'll be back for the preview to our game on Wednesday tomorrow night. I'll be back live then for that preview show, so it'll be good to see you there. But yeah, big up. I'm brilliant. Manny says I can really hear you now. Yeah, I'm glad you can. I nearly forgot about that, so I'm glad I remembered when I did. So here we are. But Chelsea just having a little team talk here before the match gets underway here. Going for 2-1 versus Palace 2-1. Nice. Really good to see that you've gone for a Palace win. We don't like Chelsea in these parts. No, joking aside, but yeah, I think Palace will win this game. To be fair, I'm kind of edging towards Palace just because they are the home team. Blue Cherry says, looks like the club have just confirmed on Twitter Worthy will be in charge on Wednesday. Oh, have they? Why, what's been said? But the game is about to get underway. Palace will kick us off playing from left to right, yeah, in this first half. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuning in. And I need to get... So we're underway here. By the way, guys, just to what, obviously, I may be a bit behind people, so please no spoilers in the chat, obviously, if you are watching the game. I'm probably going to be a bit behind, but anyway, just appreciate that if you couldn't say if somebody does score. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, that obviously says that he will be in charge on Wednesday, then, won't it? So yeah, we're all right with that. That's for sure. So Fernandes has the ball for Chelsea, who looks to look for somebody, but he's gone backwards to Disasi. Gusto. Chelsea just getting some early possession here. Just a minute, and I do need to put the banner up because, yeah. And Caicedo, who played it Thiago Silva. I can't believe, I've got to give credit to Silva, playing at his age, the highest level. You've got to give him credit, to be honest with you. A really top professional. And it's quite remarkable that he's still playing at this level. Let's have a look what people are saying. Hang on a minute. Chilwell down the left, trying to. Now Fernandez plays it inside to the Sassy, who plays it out to the right. Madueke to Gallagher, who turns and goes backwards. Chelsea forced back the good press from Palace. But Chelsea still have it, to be fair. Conor Gallagher goes over. Adam Wharton collides with him. But yeah, big up to everyone for tuning in. You're probably wondering, you're a Huddersfield Town fan channel, why are you doing this game? I just love doing football games, obviously. I want to do some more watch-alongs, some neutral watch-alongs, so that's why we're doing this game tonight. It is pretty random, but yeah. Hello to Aiden, hope you're okay. He says, good, big up to you. I'm doing all right, thank you, hope you're well. Just saying, we will be doing the preview show tomorrow, Aiden, tomorrow night for our game on Wednesday, so it'd be good to see you there. But yeah, hope you're doing well. We are got. Oh, a bit dramatic that from the Chelsea player who goes down and. But anyway, Jackson sets down in motion down the left hand side. What can he do? He checks back and comes inside. He still has the ball, and he sprays it out to the right side to Madueke, who picks the ball up and now look to run at the defence. He goes, cuts in, and he's got fouled from França. I think it's França, one of the youngsters. Palace. Chelsea have taken it quickly. A ball sent in all the way through, and Thiago Silva pulls it back to Chilwell, who will. I don't know why they have the emphasis overplaying. They should have just got it back in there. Caicedo has the ball. He plays it out wide to Gusto, yeah. Gallagher. Chelsea have started the brighter here. They are actually obviously passing it around very nicely. Madueke to Gusto. Enzo Fernandez back to Gusto. Gusto to Gallagher into the penalty area. He has to go back to Gusto. And now Caicedo. Chelsea trying to find a way through, but Palace staying strong. Disasi has the ball at his feet. They've gone back into their own half here. And Disasi. Oh, it's just gone out of play there. In fact, it's gone out of play. And Palace will have the free kick. But yeah, I think if Worthy gets 4 points from the next two, he must have a chance to get in the role till the end of the season. The thing is, Joseph, it depends if he wants the role until the end of the season. Obviously, he has said he'll help out when he can, but obviously he's quite happy with his role in the academy. So it just depends if he wants. I know what you're saying. There's definitely a shout for that, but if he wants it, then I agree with you. I think he should, but it just depends what he wants. A long ball up from Palace to Mateta, who knocks it down to Ayew, who strikes it from long range, and it's straight forward for Petrovic. Mate, Sassy was really proud of the effort from the players, and wow, wasn't we treated to goals? Alex Matos has his first Huddersfield Town goal, and that was a lovely strike. Yeah, mate, obviously I said it in my preview, on my review, today, which I posted. Yeah, really proud of the effort on Saturday. Unbelievable. Pushed one of the best sides in the league all the way. I was just so impressed with what I saw. Alex Matos, yeah, great to see him get a goal. He's deserved the ante as well with the start he's made since he's come through the door from Chelsea on loan, of course. And it was a good strike. Good strike. But anyway, we'll get back to this game. I do appreciate all the Huddersfield comments, guys, by the way. Obviously, we are a Huddersfield fan channel, but I'm just going to look at this, see what's happening here. Anderson plays it long. Up to Ayew, who Ben Chilwell wins the header. And Enzo Fernandez just keeps it in, but he's actually passed it to Hughes, but there's a whistle gone there. Gone out. Oh, it went out before Enzo Fernandez got it. So yeah, it's a Chelsea throw-in. I'll be there for the preview tomorrow night. Yeah, big up to you, mate. Thank you. Good to see you there. Matthias France hasn't played much due to injuries because players like Elise and Ezzy. Yeah, I know, Joshua, I know. But obviously he gets his opportunity with those injuries. Silva now has the ball. Back to Fernandez. Now Petrovic, who plays it out to the right to Disasi, who brings the ball forward and plays it long for Jackson to chase. But Anderson deals with it nicely. But he clears it straight back to Chelsea. Caicedo gets onto the ball. Silva. Now Chilwell. Good ball by Silva across to Gusto, who's looking for options, but he's not a lot of movement, so he's had to go backwards. Disasi now to Thiago Silva. Yeah, like I said, lots of pass from Chelsea, plenty of the ball, but not created a chance yet, and they're not really doing much with the ball. So Palace will be quite happy with this because they're organised, they're see good shape, and it's up to Chelsea to try and find that space in behind because Palace aren't giving them any space. Caicedo to Gallagher to Disasi now, who plays it to Gallagher, plays it along across the park to Chilwell, and Chilwell miscues that pass. It was up in the air, but he should have done better there. And he's gone out of play. Palace get the throw in. Great atmosphere at Selhurst Park. It always is. Throwing down the line. Chilwell wins the header. Palace get the ball back. Wharton. Hughes. They go long. Mateta chases and Petrovic has come out and hit it out of play. Palace play to Wharton has the ball. A good ball in, but it's awkward to deal with. But Gusto's got the ball away. Which manager needs this win because both are very under pressure? Yeah, I think both need the win, to be honest with you. And I think both are under pressure. So yeah, I think both need the win just as much. Ayew, Munoz. Now Ayew again. Ayew into the penalty area. Crosses it in. Gone all the way through, and Madueke gets the ball and picks it up. Now comes forward. He comes inside and keeps going. Enzo Fernandez, Jackson, Palmer, Chilwell, Palmer, Fernandez, space out on the right, and he does look for that pass. Gusto plays it to Madueke, who does a back heel for some reason. It's gone straight back to Palace, who will be happy with that. Munoz to Ayew. Ayew holds it. Brilliant hold, but he's been tugged by Chilwell, and it's a foul. And Palace have the free kick. 10 minutes played here at Selhurst Park, and it still remains 0-0. Anderson plays the ball upfield to Ayew, who holds up the ball, plays it to Hughes, who gets fouled from Fernandez. Blatant foul. And this is a good chance for Palace to get the ball in. You know, they're always dangerous from set pieces at Palace, and they have to maybe make these count in this match tonight if they want to get anything up from this match. Will Hughes will take the free kick. But yeah, big up to everyone that is tuning in. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for coming in. The next installment of this watch along is obviously with this game. Will Hughes gets the ball in. It's headed wide by Richards. No danger there. Fernandez, now Caicedo. Disasi, pressure from Palace. They have to go back to Petrovic, who plays it back to Disasi, who Chelsea are just passing a lot, but not going anywhere. Yeah, you know, like I said, you have to find space, and there's just not enough movement. Silva's looking for an option. He doesn't have anyone moving for it, and he's going to have to dribble forward himself, but he's ending up having to go backwards again because nothing's on. Disasi has it. Now Caicedo. But yeah, Chelsea, you know, they're just not doing anything. Palace, it's just suiting Palace this. Because, you know, keep it 0-0 and try and catch Chelsea. Mateta lunges in on Gusto, and it was a foul. Now Chilwell has the ball for Chelsea. Silva. Palmer back to Silva. But yeah, hopefully we haven't picked a game that finishes 0-0, but we'll have to see. It's still early days. Fernandez. Gallagher knocks it on to Madueke, who has the pace. Beats Mitchell to it. He plays it back to Gallagher, who then has to go further back. Now Caicedo. Madueke plays it on to Gusto. Right near the corner. He gets a throw in off Lerma. Gallagher crosses it, blocked by Mitchell, and it's cleared away. And now up to Mateta, who tries to get hold of it, but he ends up losing it. And Chilwell now has it. Fernandez. Yeah, this obviously. Disasi. Now Madueke on the right hand side. Look to take him on. Plays it across, but Palace clear comfortably. Yeah, they're just lacking that final ball at the moment, Chelsea, and Palace just can't. They can't actually string any attack together at the moment. They just can't, you know. So Chelsea with Disasi now down the right hand side to Gusto. Gusto comes forward. He crosses it in, and it's into the keeper's arms. Dean Henderson. You would expect him to make that save, and he does. Henderson plays it long. Up to Ayew, who launches himself as he wins the header. Tries to find Mateta, who was running onto it, but he can't quite get it through. Now Gallagher. Fernandez with a loose pass, and it's straight back to the keeper again. And he was trying to find Palmer, but wasn't very successful at finding him. Palace. Henderson plays it long once more. Ayew wins the header again, but can't find a Palace teammate, and now Chelsea have it back with Gusto. But yeah, it's kind of a slow start here, but no real chances of note. In fact, no chance at all for any team. Caicedo now to Disassi. Disassi now to Gusto. Madueke. Yeah, they're just happy to keep it at the moment. They're just waiting patiently to find the breakthrough. But the thing is, Palace are going to kind of keep like this for the majority of the game. So they're going to have to take the initiative and take responsibility here. Otherwise, they're not going to. Mitchell clears the ball. It's a Chelsea throw-in on this right-hand side. 17 minutes played. And Chelsea have had the majority of the ball. Caicedo, Fernandez, Silva to Caicedo. Fernandez, a loose pass, and now Lerma latches onto it, but a loose touch. But he's actually still got it after a good battle with a slight challenge there, but it's come to nothing. As Mateta tried to latch on to that pass, but nothing doing. Jackson, and he's gone over its free kick. Wharton. But yeah, Palace not really in this game as of yet, but things can change very quickly in football, as we are all too aware. Thiago Silva for Chelsea at the back. Disassi plays it to Gusto, to Conor Gallagher. Gallagher pulls it back to Caicedo, who then plays a nice ball across to Chilwell, who then looks to deliver. It's come off Munoz, and it's a corner to Chelsea. The first corner of the match, this. And Chelsea will be looking to make use of this. Gallagher comes over to take the corner for Chelsea. Palace need to stay switched on. Gallagher gets the ball across. It's gone all the way through. It's dealt with by Lerma. And now Mitchell. Oh, that was unlucky. It nearly went through to Franca, or Franca, however you say it. But it was a good interception for Chelsea. And Chelsea do have the throw-in. Jackson down the right. Sure. And he's ended up losing it. For me, Jackson doesn't seem to be doing much anyway. Now, Mateta. AAU, who is always a tricky customer to deal with. And Palace will be happy to see him back after coming back from the African Cup of Nations. Richards to Mitchell, who drives forward. Wharton. And Palace just trying to find a way into this match here with a bit of possession. They haven't had much of the ball yet. So they're just... Richards sprays the ball out to the right, but it's a poor attempt, and Chilwell latches onto this. Tries to play the ball forward, but it's an interception by Munoz. Fernandez and Caicedo for Chelsea, who plays it forward to Gusto. Palace not giving Chelsea any time on the ball at the moment. Every time they get it, there's somebody there in their face. Silva now for Chelsea. Disassi and Gusto. The thing is, if the game continues how it is, obviously Palace will obviously tie quite quickly, because they're just not able to keep the ball for long enough at the moment. And Chelsea with Fernandez, Chilwell, back to Thiago Silva. The ironic thing is, Palace have had the less of the possession, but they've actually had one shot on target and 2 shots in total, and Chelsea have only had 1 shot with no on target. So possession means nothing if you don't use it, obviously. Wharton latches onto it and now he tries to play Mateta, who runs and he gets it back to Mitchell and he's lost it. Great interception by Wharton there as Madueke tried to break. It's a throw in to Chelsea. But at the moment, Disassi's on the floor for a bit of a collision. But he's all right, he's up. And Gusto will take this throw in their own half. Fernandez back to Gusto. Gusto ends up losing it. And Mateta into the penalty area. And it's a straight at the goalkeeper. You know, he would have actually been very disappointed with that effort, Mateta, because he really should have been looking for the corner there, not, you know, easy save for Petrovic to make. You could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to swerve it, obviously, into that right corner, but he just got it wrong. But again, another shot on target for Palace. And Chelsea are still yet to have any chance on goal, despite all the possession. Palace have the throw-in level with the halfway line. End up losing it though, and Chelsea have the ball back with Silva, who, again, there's no, if you look at this now, I'm just looking at the pictures, there's just no runners or movement at all ahead, and this is, I just don't understand. But nice 1-2, and now Gusto sets in motion, but the touch lets him down, and Richards is able to knock the ball out of play. I think it's a corner, is it? Or is it a throw-in? I think they're in no rush here to take this. I think it is a throw-in. Gusto. Oh, what a waste. And Chelsea end up being offside. That's very silly from Chelsea there. So there's going to be a free kick for Palace. Aiden says, mate, I loved your vlog on Saturday. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I was just saying earlier, I don't think it was my best vlog that I've done. Obviously, I did do it in the wrong... I recorded in the wrong format. What I mean by that is I recorded it in portrait rather than landscape. So obviously that didn't help the footage of the video. And plus, I just don't think it was the best vlog. I hadn't done one for a while anyway, so I'm just getting back into it again. So yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you liked it. Madueke into the penalty area now for Chelsea. He cuts back, Palace surround, and he's had to go backwards. Caicedo. And Ayo has apparently fouled him. Looked a bit soft, that really, if I'm honest, but maybe it was if we have a look at the replay. But quick free kick. Silva, Disassi now. Caicedo, Fernandez now plays it across to Chilwell. Chilwell has got past Munoz into the penalty area, stumbles, not claiming for anything, he just lost his feet, and Palace are able to clear the ball, but it's coming straight back at them again. Gallagher And now Caicedo, who sprays it out to the right this time, where Gusto is in a little bit of space. Fernandez. And Fernandez with a loose pass. That is straight to the keeper. And that is really poor from Enzo. Really is. And Palace say thank you very much. A long ball up, one in the air by Jackson. Palace have the ball back though. Ayew. Now Richards, who has to go back. He's got pressure on from Palmer, and Henderson has it at his feet, and he goes long into nobody, and Silva's able to chest it down to Chilwell. Now Silva back to Petrovic. Disasi on the edge of his own penalty area. And yeah, they're just getting more possession and not doing an awful lot with it. Silva now plays it forward. Jackson comes inside. He plays it to the right side where Gusto is. Gusto to Gallagher. Gallagher plays it on, trying to find Madueke, but a good interception by Richards. Knocks it out for a throw in. Chelsea have the ball. They take it quickly with Caicedo on it now. Disasi. Gusto back to the keeper. And now Silva looks for an option. But very static once more. Enzo to Disasi, now to Gusto. Madueke. Gusto crosses it in. Wharton away. Enzo heads it. Gallagher gets it back to Enzo. And now Gallagher. Gusto. He'll look to get the ball in now. He does. Good header away by Richards. Back to Conor Gallagher. Mateta pressurising, but he can't get it now. Caicedo. And Chelsea are trying to find an opening. Silva sprays it to the right, but it's a bit of a loose pass, but Gusto's done well to keep that in. Caicedo and Disasi. Silva coming into Palace's half now. Palmer turns, plays to Chilwell. Enzo. So yeah, again, just more possession, but there's just no. Palace are proving difficult to break down, and I think that's one of their strengths really at times. Is, you know, even though they have been leaking goals lately, but usually at home, especially, they are very compact and organised. Mateta now. Oh, good skill. He beats Disasi, and now into the penalty area. He plays it across. Ayew's there, but Silva wins the header. And now an ambitious attempt by Lerma, and he misses. And now it's a bit of rough and tumble here. Lerma! Oh, what a goal by Palace! And Lerma! That was a superb effort. And Palace take the lead. It doesn't matter how much possession you have in this game. They've utilised this opportunity. And Palace are ahead. I can't believe it. Half an hour into the game. And I'm just looking at this goal again. Look, I mean, still, Chelsea didn't deal with it defensively. Madueke ends up losing it, I believe. Yeah. And Lerma gets onto it and rifles it into the right-hand corner. And Palace, superb strike from distance. Right in the corner. The keeper wasn't saving it. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. And this just keeps showing the goal, but yeah, really, really good strike that. Chelsea have been absolutely shocking this season. I mean, they have, haven't they? Absolutely brilliant, unbelievably awful. And I just think The money they've spent as well, it's just appalling where they are. But I'm here for it. I'm here for Chelsea's failures. So there we are. And the crowd now raise the noise at Selhurst Park. And Chelsea really do need to start testing Henderson in the goal, because otherwise he's not really. Enzo plays it long and he ends up losing. But yeah, Chelsea have been really bang average in this game. Really have. They've just not. It's just constantly playing along the back. And they're not. Possession in the final third is what you want, not in your own half. And Chelsea, with Jackson, a 1-2. Now Jackson plays to the right with Gusto waiting. Space to cross. Poor delivery in though by Gusto. Richards heads it. And it's come back to Gusto. Now Caicedo. Enzo. Now Chilwell. Enzo. Back to Chilwell. Down the left. Palace deal with it though, but he's back to Chilwell again. And Enzo tries to feed the ball through, but Palace deal with it. Now Hughes and Mateta. Could France now? France are going to take on Disasi. What can he do with it? A shot, and it's skewed wide. But yeah, Palace are actually doing really well here. Let's have a look at the comments. We've missed a few. Big up to Elias. Big up. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're well. Thank you for coming in. People are probably thinking, why am I doing these games? It's a bit random. It's a Huddersfield fan channel. But as I said, guys, obviously I do neutral watch-alongs and things. So I just like doing a bit of commentary on the football. And yeah, just pick some games and we just cover them, really. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this game. And Aiden says, if Crystal Palace wins this, then it relieves pressure off Roy Hodgson. Yeah, it does, I think, for the time being, absolutely. But I still think Palace fans are obviously annoyed with the direction of where the club's going. Obviously, they seem to be just standing still at the moment, Palace, in terms of they're just happy to be where they are. They don't want, especially from the ownership and the board, there don't seem to be any ambition. So, at the moment, there is a break in play, by the way, as Caicedo receives some treatment. But yeah, I think it does release pressure off Roy Hodgson, but I think the fans are still a bit disgruntled with the direction the club are going in, really. They just stood still at the moment. And the club, obviously the fans want to see a bit more ambition. But yeah. Always, mate, you support all our channels also. Yeah, I try to, obviously, I just love talking about football, So obviously I do like to engage in other channels and obviously speak about football. So yeah, try to support others as well, for sure. But yeah, big up. Yeah, we're probably going to be a bit of injury time here added on here. We're still not underway. It's just showing the goal back again. Superb, good, absolutely brilliant strike that from Lerma. Caught it beautifully. And players just resumed here now. Silva to Disasi, who plays it out to Gusto, plays it long upfield. Wharton, good header, but it's come to Madueke, who heads it. Conor Gallagher. Fernandez tries to play the fall through, but again, his accuracy has been so poor. Enzo, he's not found what he's wanted to do. Joachim Anderson clears it, but it's come straight back with Chelsea. Now Gallagher. Enzo. But yeah, it's just so slow and laboured from Chelsea. It's just really poor. There's just no speed. There's just no speed about them. Like the Pochettino, I'm not sure what he's trying to do or what his plan was in this game, because they just seem to be quite content to play it in their own half and just keep possession. But it's about scoring. It's about winning. It's about scoring goals. It's not about possession. So. But anyway, Chelsea have the ball. Conor Gallagher ends up losing it, and AU now has it for Palace. Anderson plays it back to Henderson in the goal. Richards receives the ball. Mitchell plays it long for França to try and chase, and Disasi plays it out of play. So it's a throw into Palace. I do try my best to keep up with. Commentary is not as easy as what it looks. It's quite hard. But I do enjoy it. Obviously, the more I do these, hopefully I get better. But I do. I don't know. Growing up, I've always wanted to kind of do media. Like commentary on football and things like that. It's always interested me. But yeah, Enzo. Now Caicedo, Silva. Palmer turns and plays it across to Gusto. Back to Palmer. Palmer plays it across to Chilwell, helping it onto Jackson, but a good clearance away from Anderson. AU holds it. Anderson now plays it up long. Straight to Disasi though, and now Chelsea. Enzo. Chilwell. Back to Enzo. And again, Enzo, a poor ball through, and it's gone flying out of play. And yeah, he's not having the best of halves, let's say, Enzo Fernandez. It's a goal kick to Palace here. Ian says, mate, I've just thought of how much you could do for a watch-along Leeds v Leicester. Yes, I know it's Leeds our rivals, but it's still a big game, though. It's on Friday, the 23rd of February on Sky Sports. I mean, I appreciate the suggestion, obviously, but I'm actually at an event on that Friday night, so unfortunately I won't be able to do a watch-along then. But yeah, thank you for... But any more games that you may look at, you may see, Aidan, let me know, and I'll obviously consider them. But yeah, I'm busy that night, unfortunately, so yeah. Would have been quite a good game to do, but I don't know how comfortable I would be doing a game of one of our rivals. But it was obviously a good game to probably do, obviously. But yeah, anyway, I can't do it anyway, so I do apologise about that. Palace have the ball anyway. Munoz plays it forward. Mateta tries to latch into it. Thiago Silva deals with it. And now Caicedo. Gusto to Madueke, who turns. Disasi. Caicedo. Now Gallagher. Chelsea again. Just Silva plays the ball forward. Now Chilwell keeps it in. And he plays it off Munoz for a throw-in. Just hit the 40th minute mark. So 5 minutes to go plus injury time of this half. Enzo feeds the ball through, but it's not getting through. Anderson, who heads it away. And now França gets onto the ball and plays it to Munoz. Munoz to AU. Palace. AU back to Munoz. Good play. Wharton. Back to Mateta. And Munoz, who... Did he get pushed? He did lose his feet, but nothing given there. And Chelsea play on. Fernandez. No, it did look like Silva did give him a bit of a nudge on the way through, but it wasn't enough for him to go over, really. Silva to Enzo now. Chilwell. Appreciate everybody that is sticking in the stream. Obviously, I know people have to dip in and out. Appreciate that, but yeah. Disaster. Madueke taking on Mitchell down the right. And again, it's just the quality. But actually, Palace struggled to clear it. And now Cole Palmer. Caicedo now loses it. And now França now moves forward. França looking for the run. He just keeps going. He's got no options. But he tries to go low. And then Silva gets a vital foot in there. And Chelsea have it back. But yeah, really good counter-attacking from Palace. And if França could have got in behind there, and you could have actually got a goal. But Gusto comes forward for Chelsea, but the touch lets him down, and Palace have the ball again. And now França, who is a bit of a loose touch, and then he fouls Gusto. Gusto takes the free kick quickly. And Palmer. A few minutes left. Chelsea trail here, 1-0. Palace. And what a goal it was from Jefferson Lerma from distance. But Chelsea, I've had so much possession, but I've not done anything with it. They've been very poor. Very ineffective possession, you could say so, from Chelsea's point of view. They're just not doing anything with it. Thiago Silva now. To Chilwell. Chilwell feeds it through to Gallagher, who cuts back and plays it back to Chilwell. Enzo. Silva. Caicedo. Trying to find a breakthrough here, Chelsea. Madueke, Cole Palmer now to Gusto on the right. Gusto gets the ball. That's a better delivery. But Anderson deals with it. And Palace clear it away thanks to Ayew. And a loose touch from Gusto with his back to goal. And he's given Palace a throw in here. But yeah, big up to everyone that is tuning in. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. People are probably wondering, why am I doing this watch long? Obviously, I just do neutral watch long, as I say. And I do like doing football commentary and doing different football games. So and that's why we're doing this, guys. So yeah. Mitchell now throws the ball long for Palace. But it's a good header from Disassi. But it's come back to Palace. But then Palace loose pass back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. Now Silva brings the ball forward. Chilwell. Can Chelsea find an opening here before the break? Enzo. Now Caicedo. To Conor Gallagher. And now to Madueke on the right-hand side here. What's he going to do? He cuts it back to Gusto. Gusto with a poor cross in. It is cleared away by Munoz. It's a throw in to Chelsea. Chilwell takes it quickly to Enzo. Now Silva. This is an important few minutes for Palace, this. They have to go into the break 1-0 up. Because otherwise, I think they'll be very disappointed. Caicedo. Tries to... It's broken through Madueke. Gallagher! And it's just wide from a loose piece of play from Palace's point of view. But Gallagher just... I've gone... Yeah, he just slices it wide, really. It was never going to go in. Skews it wide. And Palace will have 3 minutes more to hold on to this lead at for the half-time interval. And they do have this goal kick. But yeah, guys, any watch-alongs that you do want me to do in the future, any games that you see that you think, oh yeah, it'd be good to do one of those watch-alongs, then let me know. And yeah, obviously, if I'm available, and it's one that, that kind of I think we should do, then I'll more than consider it for sure. But Chelsea, with gusto now. Down the line to Madueke, Mitchell, great defence by Mitchell, who tackles him and now plays the ball down the line to Matete, who tries to shield the ball, but it's gone right through him. And Caicedo picks the ball up. Thiago Silva, now Enzo, Gusto, Madueke, now Gallagher, surrounded. And has he got a corner? No, he hasn't. It's come off Richards. I thought it had come off Richard initially, but it's actually come back off Gallagher, which probably sums up Chelsea's half. Yeah, it does come back off Gallagher as well, just looking at the replay. But yeah. Yeah, very much a half to forget for Chelsea, this. Yeah, just looking at the slight penalty shout from earlier on when Munoz were going on through the goal and Silva pushes him. It was actually quite a bigger push than I thought it was, actually. But obviously didn't give it. But we're into the final 30 seconds of this game. And Palace have a free kick here, just inside the Chelsea half. Anderson plays it to Ayew. Ayew goes over. Chilwell's foul, but nothing given. And Chelsea take the throw in quickly. But I think time's up now. Yeah, time is up. So the referee blows his whistle. It is half time here at Selhurst Park. A game that Palace have had little possession in. But what they have done is utilise the possession they've had and actually cause a lot more problems towards the Chelsea goal. And they lead thanks to a strike from Jefferson Lerma from distance, a beautiful strike. And Palace deserved a lead at half time, I would say. Chelsea have had most of the ball, but been very slow, very laboured, and just playing in their own half. No urgency, no speed, nothing. They've been very, very poor, actually. And they've yet to have a shot on target, which says all you need to know. But yeah, guys, we're going to take a little break as we do. Chance to get your refreshments in, just a comfort break. And we'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes time. So stay tuned for that. Stock up on your snacks, your refreshments, whatever you want to do. And hopefully I'll see you back here for the second half very, very soon. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you can hear me, by the way. Just let me know if you can, because I did have a message come up earlier. Well, not earlier, just when we was having the break, was saying that the mic had lost connection or something. So yeah, let me know if you can hear me in the chat, please. But yeah, just getting ready for the second half here in this game. Bro putting silver back is catastrophic now. Not sure what you mean. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully you can hear me, guys. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out if you can. The second half will be starting very soon. And we'll be bringing you that when it does get underway. Big up to everyone that has actually gained a few more subscribers since we've been on here. So big up, everybody. I really appreciate that. Like I said, we're progressing nicely. Like I said, I'm trying to be consistent with my content. Obviously, do a lot of Huddersfield Town content, my team. And yeah, do other football stuff as well. Obviously, like these watch-alongs and do my vlogs. I'm going to try and get to a few neutral games as well. My vlogs when Huddersfield aren't playing. Do obviously some Huddersfield vlogs as well. So yeah, lots of exciting things coming to the channel. And I'm really excited to keep bringing this content and improving. The second half is moments away here. And we hope to have a good half. So just because I love doing these watch-alongs because, like I said, it's obviously, I said earlier, I just love watching football, but I also love commentating on games. So this gives me the opportunity to do that. So hopefully my commentary isn't too bad, and people understand what is happening as I'm describing it. Let me know what your score predictions are. What do you think is going to happen in the second half? Obviously, it's going to be an interesting game, because obviously Palace will be looking to maybe get another goal, but like they just continue how they've been playing, really. You know, on the counter attack, very good counter attacking, and Chelsea have it all to do. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe there'll be some substitutions from Chelsea at half time, because I think they've been so poor. I think a lot of players labouring. But I just go back to it. The movement, they're just all static. Nobody wants the ball, you know. And I think Pochettino is responsible for a lot of that. Yeah, the second half is imminent, so we're just going to the final break, and then we'll be ready to go. say, guys, if you do enjoy this content, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support. And yeah, the players are back out now, by the way, so we are going to be getting this the road. Pochettino, no shots on target. Like I say, it's so shocking that from Chelsea's point of view. There's going to be and there is going to be a change for Chelsea, as in Nkunku will be coming on. And who's he replacing here? It'll be interesting to see who he's replacing. Just waiting for that confirmation. Still waiting for confirmation. Number 11. I don't know. I don't know the numbers of these Chelsea players. I could probably look, but Madueke comes off, and Nkunku, as I said, is coming on, so we can get the. So let's see how Chelsea start this second half. They will be kicking us off, but at the moment the referee seems to be having a few communication issues with his so we're delayed here as the referee sorts out his communication thing that he's got. Don't have a clue what's going on here, but they're still sorting out. He seems to have lost comms to the assistant, which is why there's a delay. The players are now got a ball, just passing it around to each other whilst we wait. Look, I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, messing around. Come on. And the communication thing from the referee should be, the technology he's got on his to be able to communicate with his officials should be okay, but it's I shouldn't be putting out yet because the second half hasn't even started yet, so we'll wait. My God, was he still waiting for the match to kick off here? and the referee is still trying to get his communication thing back, his microphone thing. United Ways in hello to you. Chelsea losing the art, aren't they? I mean, we love to see Chelsea's downfall, don't we? United Ways. So yeah. It is funny to be fair, but yeah. So yeah, we do love this downfall. We hope you're well, mate. Thank you for nipping in. What is happening? Come on. They just, taking ages, this. It shouldn't take this long to sort out. Yeah, big up to you. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I'm not so bad, thank you. Yeah, not so bad. But yeah. Oh, cool. This is ridiculous, this now. Huddersfield would give Chelsea a game, and I ain't even joking. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if to take that as a compliment or if to take that badly, because obviously we give everybody a game, to be fair. Well, we showed we can, especially at the weekend against Southampton, one of the best sides in the division. We more than showed our own there. But yeah, probably we could. But when we were in the Premier League, actually, we actually managed to draw at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, I remember that very well. Actually, it was the night that we actually stayed up in the Premier League in our first season at Stamford Bridge. Are we finally getting some progress here? No, we're still waiting. What is happening here? This is just getting a joke now. Why are we waiting? I mean, this is just. I think we're nearly ready now. What a joke. A compliment. All right, that's all right then. I'm not taking it personally then. But we've got. Well, I don't know if we would have given them a game under Darren Moore, or under Darren Moore, but under Jonathan Worthington, definitely. But yeah. Yeah, they're still struggling with communication apparently, so they've changed batteries, they've tried to do everything, but although it looks like the referee's coming back to the field, Michael Oliver. Love me, that 10 minutes longer than it should have done. Some game on the weekend between Southampton and Huddersfield, even though you lose, I'm sure it's a big improvement. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I did my review on that game. Obviously, it's out if you haven't seen it. And obviously, I did my vlog as well, which you haven't seen that. You can go and have a look if you have a watch of it if you want. But yeah, listen, we did ourselves a proud at the weekend. We were superb. We gave them a game. We pushed them all the way. The approach to the game. We didn't expect to go there and score 3 goals. I think and I think that had we've obviously held out that start that second half, we were 2-0 up, then we would have won. But look, I'm really proud of the lads, really proud of the performance. Just gutting to lose that game because we did play well. And to come away empty-handed, it's difficult to take. But I think we've got to take a lot of confidence and pride from that, really, and push on now. We've got 2 big games coming up at home. Wednesday against Sunderland, and then Hull on Saturday. Both winnable games. So let's just move on to those. Seeing the vlog, mate, really liked it. Big up to you. Thank you for that. It wasn't the best vlog I'd done, to be fair, but it's the first one I've done in a while. But yeah, it was all right, but I wasn't particularly happy with it. But I thought I'd still release it And yeah, just kind of use that as a stepping stone to get better in my next one, which will be not long to wait for the next vlog to come for sure. But anyway, we are back underway here now, and I can actually put the banner up because Chelsea are down the right hand side with gusto. It's the penalty area, and Chelsea equalise. Conor Gallagher meets it, and Chelsea have started this second half the way they really did want to, especially after the dire first half that they produced. And Palace will be the complete opposite because they really shouldn't have allowed that space. And Gusto, just looking at the goal again, Gusto actually gets the delivery spot on this time. Look at the space Gallagher's got. You know, everyone ball watching from Palace's perspective, and yeah, Gallagher gets it in. Goal. Yeah, goal. It'll be interesting to see how Palace react to that now, and how Chelsea also. What will Chelsea? That's actually Conor Gallagher's first Premier League goal of the season as well. So it's taken him long enough, but he's got there eventually. Gusto. In fact, Chilwell, sorry, is down the left-hand side and he's got a throw-in. Yeah, that is the worst possible start for Palace. A bit like what we did at the weekend, actually, obviously conceding early. But yeah, Petrovic now for Chelsea. Now Disasi, who looks to move the ball forward. Sprays it across. Chilwell, who pulls it back. To Silva. Enzo. Now Chilwell. Conor Gallagher plays it off the Palace player Anderson, and he goes for a corner to Chelsea. Now Conor Gallagher will look to make this delivery spot on. What can Palace? Palace need to be switched on. Chelsea are looking to get another goal quickly now. Oh, a header by Silva, but it's cleared away by Palace, but it's still not yet cleared away properly. Gallagher now gets the ball back in. Good header away by Richards, but Disasi gets in, but França gets the ball back, and now he plays it to Wharton. Now Lerma, who loses the ball. Nkunku, I can't say his name. Nkunku wins the ball. Caicedo now. Enzo. Silva. To Enzo. Caicedo. Now to the loose pass that. Gusto's kept it in somehow, but França is looking to latch onto the loose control. But Gusto does well in the end to find one of his teammates. Enzo. Sprays it across to Gusto, who once again goes down the right-hand side. He cuts it back to Cole Palmer, who then comes inside and he shoots, and it's wide. And this is an improvement from Chelsea, of course, obviously getting a shot on target, which was the goal, of course. But they're also looking more threatening going forward than they did in the first half, I would say. Palace are struggling to get up the field now. Similar pattern here, but Chelsea just obviously more stepping it up a little bit. A ball long by the Palace keeper, Henderson, but Chelsea latch onto it. Palmer plays it over the top to Nkunku, but Anderson deals with the ball and clears it. Headed by Caicedo. Now Enzo flicks it on. Now Nkunku flicks it on. Nkunku. Fernandez. But Palace keep giving this ball away, and they're going to get, they really are going to cost them in a minute. Caicedo. Disasi now to Gusto on the right, and Chelsea with Palmer. Caicedo. Enzo loses it, and Conor Gallagher fouls Will Hughes, which gives the chance for Palace to play the ball upfield. Anderson now plays the ball forward. AU. Good play by Wharton. AU yet once more. Drives forward. And Palace now just starting to get hold of the ball again with a bit of possession. Anderson launches it, but he's lost it now. But actually, he's come back forward, and he's on an offside position is Jackson. So Palace now play the ball forward quickly to França, who heads it across. And Caicedo gets on the end of it, though, and loose header there. Palmer turns, and Gusto down the right. Nowhere, no options, so he's had to go backwards. Disasi, a bit of a loose pass, and now Palace have it. Lerma. Now Mateta. Mateta gets the ball in. Cleared away, not quite though, on the edge of the penalty area. Palace. França, good block, but now Wharton can't find the pass he was hoping for. Now Chelsea come forward. Game's opening up a bit now. And actually, Gallagher ends up running out our play after going backwards, and it's Palace who gets the throw in. Just coming up to 10 minutes of this second half, lower neck. Munoz plays it down the line to Mateta. Plays it off the Chelsea man for a throw-in again for Palace. And they are finding their feet once more in this match after a very slow start to the second half for them. Munoz tries to find Mateta, but Caicedo intercepts, and Chelsea tried to play the ball forward, but they've actually not been able to latch onto that. And now Palace get the ball back. Anderson, AU, who plays it to Wharton. Wharton finds the pass through to Hughes. Hughes plays it across to Lerma, but he can't get hold of it. He should have had that. He had space, but I don't think he expected the ball through. And now there's a chance. Jackson plays a back heel to Gusto, but Gusto can't find anybody. Divered about too much. I think he did diver about, and now Palmer down the right for Chelsea. Enzo, pressure by AU. Palmer finds it through to Jackson, but he is offside. Again, Jackson loves to be offside. I've seen him play so many times. Well, not so many times, but when I've seen him play, he always seems to be offside. There's so many times, honestly. Palace get the free kick then. And Anderson will play it long. Ball upfield. Ayew challenges for it. Up goes Chilwell, who loses header. Ayew. And now Mateta in the penalty area for Palace. Back to goal. He turns and then crosses it in. Munoz wins it and comes to Ayew, who had his shot blocked. And then it loops over and Chelsea get a foul. Yeah, Palace looking a bit more dangerous now, like I say. They are creating a few more opportunities for themselves. And this game is still anybody's. Chelsea not really pushed on since that goal, since they equalised. Great interception by Anderson that after a quite good ball through from Palmer. Wharton now has the ball. He keeps going. Gusto's there to clean up. And he's back to goal. He's going over, but the referee's still playing on. Gusto was looking for the foul there, and really, he didn't get what he wanted, so it's a throw-in for Chelsea. But he was trying to get the free kick because he couldn't get out of that situation. Silva for Chelsea. Now Enzo Chilwell. Chilwell plays it back to Enzo. Caicedo. Yeah, Chelsea after that equaliser, you'd expect them maybe to push on, but they haven't. I don't think they've had a shot since that goal. Bit of a looper. And Mitchell clears his lines. It's a throw into Chelsea. A quick throw-in from Nkunku. Palmer. Now, Caicedo. Caicedo. Hernandez now finds Chilwell. But a good block from the Palace. He's come back out, though, to Fernandez. Now Caicedo. A loose pass. And now Mateta. And now France's away. Can he utilise the space he's got here? Could this be a chance? Mateta. Good ball through by France and Mateta. But Thiago Silva blocks it, and it's a corner to Palace. Again, good play, but actually Silva has hurt himself. And he's on the floor after making that block. Don't know if he stretched something or... Looks like he's pulled his groin, Silva, so it looks like there's going to have to be an early change here. Well, not an early change. Well, early. Opening 15 minutes, so quite early. But yeah, I think he's had it. When it's a groin injury, you've got no chance of continuing. Silva takes to his feet again, but I think Levi Colwill, who we know very well around these parts after his spell with us, of course. So yeah, Colwill. But Silva's actually put his thumb up, so is he okay to continue? Oh no, he's not, he's coming off. So Colwill does come on. Big up to Shea Arsenal, big up to you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. We've had quite a few Arsenal fans coming in the stream tonight, but yeah, I don't know. Just an observation I've made. It's a corner, but Lerma heads it wide from Hughes' delivery. You kind of just... Disaster now. Colwill. Now Petrovic in the goal for Chelsea. Plays it long, trying to find Jackson, but Richards easily heads it, and now Mitchell has to go back. He's back to goal. Palmer pressing, and it's come off Palmer for a throw into Palace. So, yeah, we've got obviously half an hour left to play here, plus injury time, and it is nicely poised. I do think there's going to be a winner in this game, I do. But I don't know. Palace have looked more dangerous since Chelsea have equalised, so I think maybe Palace may get this goal. Chelsea under pressure, but they've managed to get out of the situation. Gusto now down the right. And Caicedo, Enzo. Good space down the left for Chilwell to exploit, but he controls it and then cuts inside to Caicedo. Plays it across to Palmer. Gusto. Palmer. Fernandez. A loose pass. Palace pick the ball up. Oh, a bit of a loose pass that from France, but Mitchell managed to get it. And Henderson clears it long, but it's only come to a Chelsea player from that clearance. Caicedo has the ball at his feet. I'm having a problem with my communications now. like the referee did in that second half. Sorry, guys. Caicedo tries to find the ball across, but very poor execution. And Palace now comes away. Munoz. It's a loose pass. It's going to outplay Chelsea throwing. Levi, Colwill, Petrovic. Petrovic back to Disasi. Disasi now to Gusto. Gusto now plays it down the line to Jackson, who has two around him, and Palace intercept. And now set in motion. Lema. Now to Ayew, who is with his back to goal. He's turned. Munoz has made the run through. He keeps it in, but the keeper can't quite get his foot around that, and it's gone to the keeper. Chelsea now get the ball out quickly. Palmer. Disasi. Disasi now plays the ball through to Palmer. Palmer now tries to play a through ball to Jackson, but Richards deals with it and puts it behind for a corner to Chelsea. Ben Chilwell is going to take this. Chilwell gets the ball and headed away. And now France has lost it. And there's a chance here for Gusto, who's got a space, crosses it in, headed behind from Richards. But yeah, France, that was really poor, that from him. Losing the ball. And Chelsea couldn't capitalise on that mistake. Chelsea getting on with things. Fernandez into penalty area, cleared away by Palace. And now France has it. Wharton. And now Munoz, who looks to latch onto it. And he wants the decision to go his way, but Enzo gets the throw in. Gusto has it. from the throw-in, but Caicedo is back to goal. He had received the ball, and Lerma's looked like a clean tackle to me from behind, and the referee's given a foul. So, yeah, not sure about that. But anyway, Chelsea have the ball. Jackson plays it to the right for Palmer. Palmer takes on. He plays it backwards to Gusto, who plays it back to Palmer. Caicedo. Enzo. Caicedo. Back to Gusto. Now Caicedo down the right. Finds a bit of pace. He crosses the ball in. That's a good delivery, but brilliant defensive clearance by Munoz. But it's come to Chilwell, who shoots it over. Strikes it up into the air. Over the bar. Goal kick for Palace. Yeah, it kind of hits the ball, hits across it, but it just blazes over. Henderson plays the ball. With a poor goal kick that, but Palace have it. França. But it can't get past Disasi, and now Silva has it. Petrovic. Now Gusto. Gusto to Silva. Crystal Palace 1, Chelsea 1, and we're approaching the 70th minute here at Selhurst Park. Chilwell. Fernandez. Nkunku. Gallagher. Now Caicedo. Palace with a lot of men behind the ball and very organised. Gusto. Gallagher back to Gusto. Caicedo. Now Gallagher. Crosses it in. And Jackson heads it wide. And it's a goal kick. I just won the Bristol Street Match Trophy, which used to be so I'll see it in my first team. I'm to climbing on it. Oh, nice. Nice one, Joshua. Nice. But yeah, this into the final 20 minutes now. And as I said, I think there will be a winner here. Ball hit out of play there from Henderson. Ooh. Conor Gallagher goes over and gets a foul. Chelsea play it quickly but lose it. And now França set in motion. Lerma. Wharton. Finds França, who he knew he was offside, you could tell. And the flag has gone up. Chelsea now. Nkunku now. Enzo Nkunku. Gallagher. Nkunku. Palmer. Caicedo. Now to the right hand side with Gusto there. Gusto. Chelsea going nowhere, but back to the keeper now. There's a few subs, I believe, coming on very soon, so we'll get to them soon. Palmer tries to find Gusto. He does find him. Gusto tries to get past Mitchell, but Mitchell does well, stands his ground, knocks it out for a throw-in. And there's one player from Elliot Watt, he's Scottish CDM. I could see him playing for Championship side. Nice. Yeah. I'll have to see about that one. Yeah, I think. Oh, a bit of a loose pass from Palace to Gallagher. Now Enzo, who shoots from distance. Hughes blocks it. Anderson goes over the top of Nkunku. Chelsea with Chilwell plays it behind now. Palace for a corner. So Chelsea putting on the pressure. Feeling really tired now. So Chelsea will have this corner on the left-hand side where Gallagher will take. There's a bit of trouble here. Pushing and shoving and a few words exchanged between Anderson and Colwill. And now the referee has a word. So we not have it that this corner hasn't been taken yet because of this. There's always pushing in the areas. I don't know why the referee does that. You're not going to stop it. Gallagher gets the ball in, cleared away by Richards. And Nkunku with his back to goal. França gets in behind and wins the ball. Now gets on, tries to get forward. Great ball by França to Wharton. Wharton now to França. França plays the ball across. Cleared away by Chelsea though. And that did look quite dangerous at one point, but it's been dealt with. And now Chelsea have it. Very much end-to-end, this game. Aiden says this game sounds like it's going to end as a draw, and if there's a winner, it will be a late goal. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a winner in this, Aiden. I do. I think there will be a winner, but it probably will be a late goal if that is going to come. Palmer tries to feed the ball through, but he doesn't, and it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Henderson for Palace. But yeah, I agree with you actually. Yeah, I think it does look like it's going to be a draw, but if somebody does win it, it'll be a late goal. We're into the final 15 minutes of this game. Henderson plays it long. Ayew looking to latch onto it, but Chilwell does well and plays it off Ayew for a goal kick. Yeah, Palace looking to make a few changes very, very soon, as I said. Not sure why they're delaying, but they might be ready in a minute. Chelsea have the ball anyway with Silva. Hughes intercepts Wharton. Now França. Oh, França. A good effort. Petrovic saves. Comes to Mateta, who plays it back to Mitchell. Wharton plays it across now to Ayew, who gets the ball in. Mateta challenges, but Disasi wins the header. But he's actually an offside in the build-up there. So, yeah, that was a good chance for França, who did find himself in some space on the edge of his penalty. Well, he actually darted in, and it, obviously drives into the space and forces the keeper into a save. Chelsea now with Chilwell. Disasi brings it into the Palace half. Looking for an option. Gusto's there. And Gusto plays it back to Caicedo. Gallagher back to Caicedo. And again, Gallagher now loses it. Wharton intercepts. And France wins the header, but Chelsea win it back. Wharton tries to get an interception, but he's missed it. And now Chelsea with Enzo. Good clearance from Richards. Mateta loses out to Disasi. Disasi. Oh my god, that gets to this time. So good clearance that from Richards. França has played superb. He really has. Lerma, he's lost it. And now Palmer latch onto the mistake into the penalty area. But it's straight into the keeper's hands. But yeah, a bit of... Yeah, I think Palmer was quite greedy there. He could have played it across maybe to Nkunku, who was in space. But he went alone. Henderson plays the ball upfield. Mateta. But Silva's dominant there. And now Nkunku. Ayew now. Who can't control that ball in the air. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now, there is going to be some changes here. The first one for Palace. Will Hughes comes off to be replaced by Nauru Amada, who is a young player in this Palace team. And Nicholas Jackson comes off for Raheem Sterling, who takes the field. And we know what he can do on his day. Chelsea have it with gusto. Palmer back to gusto. But yeah, we're approaching the final 10 minutes plus injury time. And we are getting into late territory here. Can somebody come up with a winner for their side? Chilwell darts forward and then gets fouled. Munoz takes him down. A bit of a block off an arm in his... Yeah, put his arm across him into his neck. And yeah, obviously was a free kick. So it's a good area for Chelsea now to get the ball in if they can get the delivery right. Munoz gets a booking for his troubles. Gallagher over it, and I think Chilwell is over it too. Palace have everybody back. Chilwell takes it. He's come back out to Palmer. Cleared away by Palace. But Gusto has to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Good press from Amada. I can't say his name. I'm probably saying it wrong. But yeah. Silva launches it up. Good header in the air. And now Wharton turns. Good turn. He plays it forward to Mateta, who holds. And then plays it back to Munoz. Munoz, a bit of a loose pass that. Skews it out. Tried to find Ayew, but couldn't quite find him. Petrovic in the goal for Chelsea now. Disasi. Gusto has to go back to Disasi. And he's back to the goal because they're back to where they came from. With Petrovic. Silva now tries to bring the ball forwards. Sterling. Now Chilwell loses it. Anderson gets hold of it, but then loses it. A loose pass. And Chelsea. Now Caicedo has the ball. Palmer tries to feed it through, but he can't quite get it right. Mitchell deals with it, and now Mateta, a bit of a loose touch there, and Gusto's able to get back and intercept. Palace have it with Munoz. Now Lerma to Amada, who tries to find Ayew, but didn't quite get it right. It's to Silva now. Now Petrovic in the goal for Chelsea. Now Caicedo. Who can come up with a winner, if anybody? Disaster. Both teams looking like they could score, so that is something that is worth noting. Fernandes, Sterling, Nkunku, Sterling to Nkunku. Good. Palace can't quite get it away to Palmer, and now Nkunku. But Palace still scrambling, but they've managed to get it away a bit more now. But Disasi comes and intercepts, but it's actually a loose touch. Wharton. Oh, he's like back and forth here. Good interception that from Palace. It's a throw into Chelsea. Gilchrist is apparently ready to come on for Chelsea. But the substitution. And he's going to be coming on for Gusto, who has come off. And I think he's been one of those players that has done well for Chelsea. So it's surprising he's come off, but obviously, yeah. And now Palace make a change. França has come off. He's been fantastic as França. And Edouard comes on for Palace. But yeah, França, the young man, has really done well on his home debut. Yeah, obviously a young talent in the Palace ranks. Gilchrist throws it in to Palmer, and Palmer knocks it out. Mitchell now has the throw in for Palace. We'll look to go down the line. Edouard is on now, so there's a bit more of a focal point, Edouard. Disasi heads it up in the air. Wharton wins the header from with Gallagher. And now Edouard, he plays it through in behind. Mateta's there. And Silva goes to the ground. And he's given a foul. Mind you, they're both on the floor, actually. Mateta goes over. In fact, it wasn't Silva, it was Colwill. I do apologise. Colwill goes. It was a good break, that good, nice little intricate ball through from Edouard to Mateta. But let's have a look at this. There was a coming together here. Colwill seemed to lose his feet, and Mateta kind of just lost his feet because Colwill was on the ground. So it was a bit of a scramble. But Chelsea got the free kick. Chelsea, Disasi now. Petrovic. Now to Caicedo on the edge of his penalty area. Plays it to the left. Chilwell. Sterling. He loses it, but then he tries to win it back and he actually fouls. And Palace take it quickly. Edouard onto it. Edouard goes into the penalty area. He keeps going. He strikes it. It's a block. Chelsea scrambling. Gilchrist can't get it away. Edouard latches onto it once more. And now Amada. And it's looped into the air and the keeper claims it. And now Petrovic plays it long, but it's into nobody. It's gone all the way out of play. That is very poor from Petrovic in the Chelsea goal. Nice idea. I did like how he got the ball out quickly, but he was to nobody, so it didn't really. But yeah, Edouard is really causing nuisance of himself since coming on. Looked very lively, causing some problems. Palace play upfield, but it's gone out of play, and Chelsea will have the throw-in. Final couple of minutes now then of the normal 90 minutes. Then they'll have some injury time, probably a couple of minutes. Disasi brings the ball forward into the Palace half. He plays it to Gallagher, who loops it. Can't find Gilchrist. That's a pure execution. And Palace deal with it, but it's come back to Gallagher. Now Gilchrist, he loses it again. And Lerma back to him, and he's scuffed it out. Sliced it out, should I say. And Chelsea will have the throw-in. Gilchrist looking for movement. Gallagher, sin down motion. Palace clear it. Only as far as Gilchrist and Mitchell. Again, Caicedo loses it. And now Mateta goes over from Disasi's challenge, and it's a free kick to Palace. And it's a chance for them to play along once more. Richards comes over to take it. No real rush to do so. He plays it long. Chelsea win the header. Now Palmer plays it long to Nkunku, can't quite get to it. Palmer plays it off. Amada. It's a throw into Chelsea. Late challenge on Enzo. It's a free kick from Jordan Ayew. So Chelsea now have a chance to get this ball in from a set piece, a quite good area. Enzo gone all the way through. Sterling keeps it in. And you're looking to take on Munoz. Sterling gets the ball up. Good cross. And Disasi heads it into the keeper's arms. Straightforward save for Henderson to make. Chilwell slicing. Now Mateta can't quite latch onto it. And now Caicedo. Sterling. He plays Palmer in. Palmer's through. Darts into the penalty area. Plays it back. Gallagher scores for Chelsea. Right into... In the 90th minute, Chelsea have taken the lead. Courtesy of Gallagher. Gallagher's got his second goal of the night. Palmer with the assist. But yeah, Palace distraught now. On the break, on for Chelsea. Sterling did brilliantly there, actually, to set Palmer off in the first place. And that was a really good ball through from Sterling. And obviously, Palmer pulls it back to Gallagher, who strikes it home. Yeah, I know. He has scored 2 goals. Obviously, his first 2 goals of the season as well. He hasn't scored this season yet until tonight. So, in the Premier League, anyway. I don't know about the other cups. I don't know if he's scored in the other cups, but yeah. So we have got a winner. I was wondering. I told you there'd be a winner. I knew there'd be a winner. And of course, I'm not sure how many minutes have been added on here because it hasn't actually said. We're still yet to get underway here. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I'm still yet to see how many minutes have been added on. We're already 2 minutes into that, so it's from this point that the time gets added on. Four minutes. So it'll be 4 minutes from now. So it's 4 minutes from now that we will. Palace launch it forward. Headed flicked on, but now Chelsea are back in motion and they've got space to exploit. Palmer's on the ball. Palmer. Enzo makes the run and he's through, surely. And Chelsea score a third. And Chelsea have now won this game. 3-1. Palace broken far too easily. And now the pressure on Roy Hodgson continues. As Palace fans stream out in their droves now after that goal. Yeah, Palace committed so many bodies forward there, and they got caught out on the counter. Enzo just waits and then slots it home. We make it 2 minutes left to play here now. It's just a case of the final whistle going now, really. Petkovic has the ball in his hands. He plays it long. Palace. With Richards heads it up into the air. Now Chelsea latch onto it. Palmer comes down the right. Takes it to the corner and gets a corner. Again, Chelsea just looking to play this ball short and wasting time. Palmer, though, lost it. Amada. Caicedo flicks it through, and Kunku deflects it behind for a corner. And yeah, it's probably going to be the last bit of action of the game, this. But honestly, I think that Palace, just to summarise, obviously, I think Palace was played well in the first half, deserved the led at half time, but Chelsea have really turned it around in this second half. By no means playing fluid football, but they still got the results, so that's all that counts really. But I think, yeah, obviously probably deserve it really. A statement made by Chelsea, yeah, absolutely, Aiden, to be honest. So I think that's it now, to be honest with you, this game. It's at the keeper. The whistle will be coming in a minute, in a second, after this ball's kicked, I would say. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been a good watch along. And yeah, it's all over now. And Chelsea pick up that win, unfortunately. but yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for coming in. Everybody that stuck by me, stuck with me tonight, and obviously those that have kind of just nipped in. I really appreciate everybody's support, no matter what. And yeah, big up to you all. Obviously, I will be back tomorrow night for a preview show, as we do take on Sunderland at home on Wednesday night. So obviously I'll be doing a preview to that on tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Do that at 7. And yeah, we hope to see you there. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. And like I say, if you do like this video, please do make sure to smash the like, subscribe if you're new. We've gained a few subscribers tonight, which is good. Really, really good that. And yeah, have a good rest of the evening. And I'll see you back here tomorrow night if you can tune in. But yeah, anyway, take care, everybody. And I'll see you all very, very soon.